Standard 9 Social Science Geography First Chapter Sun the Ultimate Source. Important points. Sun the ultimate source. 4 points are given below. First one, process of heat transfer in the atmosphere. Second, factors influencing the distribution of temperature. Third, insolation. Last one, creates global distribution of temperature. Then subpoints of first one, process of heat transfer in the atmosphere. Conduction, convection, advection, and terrestrial radiation. Next, factors influencing the distribution of temperature. Latitude, altitude, nearness to ocean, winds. Then creates global distribution of temperature. Fluctuations in atmospheric temperature leads to pressure, wind, cloud, precipitation. Then insolation, solar energy reaching the earth in the form of short waves. Conduction, heat transferred to the part of the atmosphere close to the hot surface of the earth. Next, convection, heated air expands up. Advection, horizontal transfer of heat through wind. Terrestrial radiation, heat transferred from the surface of the earth to the outer space in the form of long waves. Heat budget, the balance between insolation and terrestrial radiation. Diurnal temperature, the difference between the maximum and minimum temperatures in a day. Daily mean temperature, the average temperature of a day. Isotherms, imaginary lines connecting places having equal atmospheric temperature reduced to mean sea level. Next, normal lapse rate, the rate of decrease of temperature with height is about 1 degree per 165 meter of altitude. Humidity, water content in the atmosphere. Next, absolute humidity, the actual amount of water present in the atmosphere. Next, saturation level, the stage at which the atmosphere is fully saturated with water. Next, dew point, the critical temperature at which condensation begins. Next, relative humidity, the ratio between the amount of water vapor present in the atmosphere and the total water holding capacity of the atmosphere at a given temperature. Next, sublimation, due to rapid fall in atmospheric temperature, water vapor directly condenses to solid state. Next, dew, when water vapor condenses on the surface, it forms tiny droplets of water. Frost, when condensation takes place below 0 degrees Celsius near the ground, water vapor freezes into minute crystals of ice on objects near the ground such as grass, leaves of plants, and tiny rock particles. Fog, water vapor at lower levels get condensed around minute solid particles. Smog, A mixture of fog and smoke usually present near the industrial regions. Cirrus clouds. These are feather-like clouds in the upper atmosphere in clear weather conditions. Stratus clouds. Clouds that appear in thick layers in the lower part of the sky. Cumulus clouds. These clouds resemble huge cotton bundles and are formed due to strong convection currents. They have large vertical extent. Nimbus clouds. These are dark rain clouds in the lower atmosphere. These clouds appear dark as it does not allow sunlight to pass through due to thick concentration of water droplets. Hailstones. A form of precipitation that happens when the water droplets released from the clouds happen to pass through colder layers of the atmosphere. Orographic rainfall or relief rainfall. Moisture laden wind from the sea enters the land and moves upwards along the mountain slopes where it gets cooled and condensed to form clouds. When the windward sides of the mountain receive heavy rainfall, the leeward sides do not receive rainfall due to the descending dry air. Convectional rainfall. Cumulus clouds are formed by the cooling and condensation of rising warm air. Rainfall occurs with thunder and lightning. This rain, mostly occurring in the afternoon, does not last long. Border rain. There is always a difference in the atmospheric temperature over land and sea. If the air over the sea comes in contact with the air over the land in the coastal regions, the warm air will be pushed upwards, causing cloud formation and rainfall. Rain shadow regions. Places situated at the leeward side of the mountains do not receive any rainfall.